welcome back for part 2 of Storytime. We're still working on fireflies today. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a craft to make a firefly. And it's actually going to light up in the belly, but you can't see it in here because it's bright. So don't worry, it'll be a cute little light. And you'll get an electric candle, but what you need to do is you need to pick up the packet from the library if you haven't already. It looks like this. Just go ahead to the library in La Crosse and ask for it. And then the other things you'll need with it is some type of glue. I have the stick glue, but you can use regular Elmer's, maybe even glue dots. You can probably use tape too and get away with it. I'm going to go ahead and use Scotch tape this time. And last time I used masking tape to put stuff on. Those would probably be the best things. If you don't have it, you can have mom or dad help you with a hot glue gun or something like that too. But just go ahead and talk to them. And last but not least, a pair of scissors you might need, you might not. And definitely ask someone to help you, an adult. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start. And the first thing we're going to use is we're going to take our paper towel roll. I've already cut out the belly. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the paper towel roll black. Now, some of the blacks don't, they leave a little gap. And if they leave a little gap, just leave it at the top because you won't be able to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap mine. I'm going to glue one side of it. And I'll show you. It should show up. It's purple. Let's see. Okay. I had to change glue sticks. That one was a salad. We'll see if the camera can pick this up. See my glue on there? Yeah, you can see it. You're going to go ahead and glue the black piece of paper around the toilet paper roll. And you might have to add a little extra where need be, like right where it starts and ends. And with these, I know it shows purple right now, but it's going to dry clear, so you don't have to worry about it. That is the beauty of these. I had to add some more glue to mine. I didn't quite have enough. Alright, and then it looks like this. But as you can see right here, is where the belly is supposed to be. So ask an adult to help you. And we're going to go ahead and cut out our belly. And then I'll show you what it looks like, okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, this is the part that's going to let in the light though. So it does need to be cut. I kind of did it a little rough, and then I can go back and make it look a little better. Okay, so there's mine. And the side. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and put in our belly, which is the yellow piece of paper. It could be, it looks something like this, as close to this. Use the flattest side down, because that's how you'll get your little belly. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue an arch, kind of. I mean, just glue all around the outside. You don't have to glue the bottom. If you do accidentally, don't worry about it, because it'll glue clear if you use this. And most Elmer's glue glue's clear unless you have like a sparkle one or something like that. Which that wouldn't look too bad on the belly of it, huh? Alright. So when we put this in, see my glue? When we put it in, we're going to kind of roll it just a little bit. And we're going to put it, see, I don't even have it glued down yet. It kind of stays in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up. I'm just going to push it down. See how I did that? I just kind of push it all around. And that's pretty glued down, so I don't have to worry about that. And it can stand up. I'll show you. It can stand up now. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do these little arms. And so what we're going to do is you're kind of just going to bend the ends of it and make it kind of like it'll go around. Okay? And bend the ends again. And the top ones I did up and the bottom ones I did down. But it doesn't really matter how you do it. Alright. And then, so this is the belly. I'm going to do it from the back. I'm going to put this little guy right here. And you might need help with this part because someone's going to have to hold it and the other person's going to have to tape it. I just found that tape's easier, so that's what I do. You could probably use the glue stick. I've actually been pretty surprised at some of the stuff I've used with the glue stick. I glued little pom-poms down to things and stuff like that, so I'm definitely surprised how well that works. So if you don't have any tape at home or on hand, you could probably take and use a glue stick. So all I'm going to do is put a little piece of tape on the back. Okay, so I have a bigger piece of tape, but that's okay. And then I'm just kind of pressing it around. So it gets that kind of goes around it. So there's my little legs. Now I'm going to do my arms. So I'm going to get my tape ready because I'm having problems with that. There we go. And then I'm just going to curve it a little bit. Put these arms on here. Another piece of tape. So now I got my arms and my legs, and I'm going to put this aside because we're going to work on the face. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is I use a white color pencil. You could use a piece of chalk. You could use a white marker. You could use a white crayon would probably be the better one. Now I'm just going to draw a little mouth. See that? So I think I'm going to do the same exact one because I kind of liked it. And I'm going to take my black circle and I'm going to go ahead and draw my mouth. And I'm not going to do it directly in the middle. I'm going to do it kind of down just a little bit. So I'll show you after I'm done. But you can do all sorts of mouths. I just drew a curve and another little curve. And that's my mouth. You can draw a smiley face, you can draw whatever you want. Now the next thing I'm going to do is we have these googly eyes, and let's see if I can show you. Yeah. So you have 2 googly eyes in your pack, and we're going to glue those down. So here's my mouth, and I'm going to do them right about in here. Okay? And I'm going to put a good amount of glue on there. I just want to make sure it sticks. And press my eyes into it. There's my little face. I mean, this is my face, but this is my face. Now, the last thing I'm gonna do before I put it onto the body is I want some antennas, just like this little guy. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of find the middle of my antennas and bend it. Just like that, make a little V. And then I'm gonna take my fingers and pinch it and curl it. And if you can't do that, you can take a pencil and you can hold the little antenna and curl it. And if you don't want it curled, don't curl it. That's the beauty about this stuff. All right, so now I got my V and I got my face, and I'm just gonna tape it on the back here, right in the middle of the eyes. See that? Sorry, I got a black shirt on. All right, let's tape that down.